der, die oder das. When to use which article and why. In the last lesson, I already mentioned that the best way is to learn the article together with the noun. But here are some general rules that can help you sometimes. Der, the masculine article. It will be used for male people and professions like der Vater, der Bruder, der Arzt. For weekdays and months and seasons, der Montag, der Januar, der Sommer. For most of the words that end with er. Well, again, der Vater, you can use this one to remember it. For words ending in ismus, like der Kapitalismus. For words ending in ling, der Liebling. For most of the different car types, like der Mercedes. And for most alcoholic drinks, like for example, der Wein. Except das Bier. Die, not die, die, the article for feminine nouns. You will use it, of course, for female people and professions, like die Mutter, die Kollegin, oder die Ärztin. As you can see, these words will often end in. One exception here is das Mädchen, the girl, which is surprisingly neutral. You will use die for words ending in heit, die Freiheit, and keit, die Möglichkeit. For words ending in schaft, die Freundschaft. For words ending in ung, die Rechnung. And for words ending in ur, die Kultur. Also, a lot of words ending in like for example, die Lampe, and words ending in I and like Philosophie, will also have the female article. Something we already mentioned is that all the plural nouns will have the article die. This doesn't mean that they are female, it just means they have the same article. Das will be used for neutral nouns. The minority of nouns are neutral, meaning only less than 20%. So if you're in doubt which article to use, better not pick das. But there are some words that are neutral, of course. Two of them we already mentioned, das Mädchen and das Bier. And here are some more. All the words that end in chen will be neutral. Like, for example, das Mädchen that we already mentioned. Also words that end in lein, like das Fräulein. And most Latin-based words, like das Publikum or das Ultimatum. For die, we will use the red color. For der, we will use the blue color. And for das, we will use green. For plural, we will use yellow. If this wasn't confusing enough for you already, here is a fun fact. There are some words in the German language that can have two or even more articles. For example, the word Band. It can be der Band, die Band, and das Band. And each of these words will have a totally different meaning. Sometimes there is also a difference between which country and region a word is used in. For example, email will be used with die in Germany, but das in Switzerland. There are a lot more rules and even more exceptions to this. But I hope that these rules will help you at least a little bit to remember the German articles easier. Found this all a little bit overwhelming? Don't worry if you mix them up sometimes. You will learn the articles as we go. For now, just try to remember the articles of the nouns we already learned. Try to put the nouns in the correct group. Is it der, die, or das?